had this incident in Central Park, New York City, and that really tested my unshakable mindset. So I rented one of those bikes and biked through Central Park. And if you don't know Central Park, there are certain paths that you can bike on and some you can't. But then you have to share sometimes the street with cars. So I looked over to my side. Oh, I couldn't go in there, so I have to take the main road. Little did I know that that main road that I thought was going through Central Park was actually going underneath Central Park or through Central Park and bridges above. So I could not get into Central Park from there. But I didn't realize that until I was halfway down there and all those big cars was just going by me and I felt a little bit uncomfortable. So I thought I better turn around. Lucky for me, I was on an uphill, so the way back was much easier. So I had my little backpack in the front of the bike, secured, so I thought. And I was just chasing down that hill. All of a sudden I heard boom. Oh, something fell. I looked down, my iPhone on the edge. I stopped, got my bike from the road where I was up to the little sidewalk and secured my iPhone. But then I thought, I heard something else fall. So I looked around and sure enough, I had my little ear pods, one in my ear, but one was in my backpack and that fell out. And it was right on the road, like on the side. But luckily in this moment, no cars were coming, so I picked it up good. But then I thought, where's the little case? The charger. And then I saw it on the other side. And then I looked over and I saw cars coming. And I thought to myself, no. And then I heard that unbelievable sound. And that was my battery pack. In that moment, I was so upset. And I was just so angry because I just got those a couple months ago. Like $300 down the drain, right? Oh. But then I stopped because I had to remember my unshakable mindset, to not go down that rabbit hole of being upset for the rest of the day. And this is what I want to share with you today. How can we develop the unshakable mindset? Well, first of all, there are 3 things that you have to know. The first thing is you have to make a decision to do it. And the second is you have to apply proven techniques. And then third, you have to practice it. So now I already made the decision many years ago to do that. And what are the proven techniques? Well, the number one is to take a couple of deep breaths. Because when you do this deep breathing, that helps you calm down the nerves. So I did that. That was the first step. The second step is to understand how your mind works and understand that you don't have control over your current circumstance that you're in, that you're finding yourself in. In this case, my battery pack was smashed. $300 down the drain, being upset. But I could not change that circumstance. It is what it is. I cannot go back, make a different decision on where to ride my bike. It's what it is. But what I do have control over are the thoughts and the feelings. The thoughts that I'm thinking about it, or how I'm thinking about it, which then in turn develops how I feel about it, right? So I changed from, oh, poor me, now I have to go and buy new earpods, and poor me, why didn't I secure my backpack better, right? to stop, to being grateful. And when you change your thoughts from being upset to being grateful, everything changes. Because your mind can only focus on one thought at a time. And when you keep focusing on thoughts of poor me and how could I have done this differently, if you're going back into the past or going to the future, oh, how painful it is to buy new ear pods or whatnot. But what you have control of your present moment is when you switch that thought to being grateful right now. And for me I was grateful that it was not me under that car getting smashed. Boom! In an instant, my thoughts changed. My feelings changed from being upset to being grateful, to be alive. Wow! Being happy to be alive. Wow! That was boom in an instant. And then my thoughts went even further, and I thought of some people that I saw earlier that day who slept on a park bench, who had all their possession in one plastic bag. And then you bring things into perspective that this, how painful it might have been in this moment, it is replaceable. But alive is not. And when you do that, you can develop an unshakable mindset. And does it take time? Yes, it does. When you first start out, it will take time to remember. It will take time to practice. But the more you do it, the easier it will become, and the quicker you can switch from being upset or angry to being grateful or being calm again. I invite you this week to practice your unshakable mindset. Yes, we have to practice. It is like building our physical muscles. We have to slowly lift more weight, right? To get to the desired weight that you want to lift and to get to the desired muscles that we want to build. It's the same with our emotional muscle. We have to build up to it. And the only way we can do it is to practice. So this week, practice your unshakable mindset. If you find yourself in a situation or circumstances that you don't have control over, circumstances that are really upsetting, stop. Take a couple of deep breaths and then calm down your nerves first. Then shift your thoughts from being in the future that you don't have control over yet, or being in the past that you cannot change, to being in the present moment. That you have control over. And switch your thoughts from upset to being grateful. Focus on gratitude. And when you do that, you can also change your feelings. Again, it is a practice that we have to do. I wish you a fantastic week. And if you liked the episode today, give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, the little bell, and also you won't miss another episode. And I will see you next week, same time.